is available 523-616. Okay. Now, you just heard our lovely caller talk about the ring that Carol was wearing. I can't believe this isn't a clearance event, let alone $99.90. Whoa. In either the peach moonstone or the gray moonstone, 6 through size 10. This was $179.90. It's $99.90. I have fewer than 100. It appraised at close to $400. Very conservative again. It's a one-of-a-kind rarity. What a treat. Another, please act quickly because you're getting this home at under $25 with FlexPay in, what, the next few days.
Yes.
And your mouth is going to drop.
Okay, this is such an exciting ring. First of all, I want to let you know that the round shape, so this is 1 1/4 inches all the way around. You've got cluster set and cabochon cut moonstone. Now, we don't see moonstone in this beautiful tangerine orange. We don't see moonstone in this slate blue gray, in this very cool shape that looks so modern and bold on everyone's hand. But I have to just tell you the inspiration for this ring. So have you ever walked a labyrinth and it goes arounds and arounds? I do it whenever I go to a spa. I like to go to spas. I like to meditate. I'm incredibly spiritual. I like to meditate on the things on health and all of the beautiful things in life and peace that I can usher in. So the labyrinth is a maze, and you walk around and around, and it really does bring you incredible serenity. Now, so that was my inspiration for this ring. I was at this, I was at Miraval, which is in Arizona, and I went there to really find that incredible peace of mind. Every time you wear this ring, I chose these gemstones because they are peaceful. If you think of what moonstone is, moonstone represents the moon. When you walk the labyrinth under the moonlight, it is said to do such incredible, magical things to you. Let me just show you what one looks like, whether you choose the beautiful peach or you choose that slate blue gray. And Matt, look at the presence on my hand.
And you rarely see peach moonstone
Not like
this.
this.
I mean, even rainbow, the gray that you did here, it's just so hard to see all the fire and the colors coming
I'll put
through.
It back on.
Isn't that
Sorry.
beautiful?
Okay. And it's done in all sterling silver, but then I black rhodiumed the ring, so just so you can see underneath what the gallery looks like. It's black rhodium, so black rhodium goes over the sterling silver. You may wonder why I use black rhodium. I do it because it brings out that dark metal, you know, that sultry darkness, brings out incredible colors and incredible contrast in each of the gemstones.
Well, this is a treat within a treat, and we want to mention those of you, I know we still have hundreds of folks in the ordering process between all of the rarities. The emerald ring that we showed you, the necklace that Carol's wearing did sell out. We have a few seconds remaining here, but these are also on their way to selling out. This is that opportunity. I would recommend grabbing any color you can, or any first color choice in your size if possible, or any size, because these values, I can't say enough.
Well, I'm back next weekend. I want everyone to know. I'm back with my new September collection next weekend. I have to tell you something. You can, and I'm obsessed with my new collection, but I'm going to tell you, you can multiply every one of these prices, start by 2 times, and then keep going up. To be able to get Rarities fine jewelry, to be able to get the workmanship, the craftsmanship, the gem cuts, the styling, which is, I mean, my styling's good, and I don't design every piece. I'm a curator. I travel the world, and I find the greatest looks I can find for you in fine jewelry, and then I recreate them in my own choice of gemstones.
That you do better than anyone, my friend. And we want to mention, if you missed out on anything, in fact, the blue chalcedony gorgeous necklace